With the bench unit coming out and giving that spark, like Coach just talked about how much of a lift you gave the team. How do you stay ready when maybe you're not getting as many minutes a few games ago, and then you come in and make an impact a couple games in a row?
Yeah, I mean it's hard. You know, this year's been a down year for me. I felt like I established myself as a player last year, and then this year's been tough. So I've been, you know, Joe's done a great job of trying to keep me ready and getting me back in shape and playing on the side, and that's my role right now. You know, I gotta fight where I can. You know, and it's tough, but staying patient and not, getting down because it's tough mentally. It's super tough. So you know, just trying to stay engaged and staying ready on the side. That's the best you can do because right now, you gotta try to do the best you can in the role, and that's my role right now.
And just as a bench coming out, like you guys really took control of that third quarter. Just what did you see from the chemistry between all of you guys coming off of the bench?
I mean, the bench unit's full of guys that are young, and besides, well, I guess Bogey started today, but Bogey's obviously a great shooter. He's a great player. But other than that, it's guys that are young, that are fighting to stay in the league, that are, it's besides AJ, obviously he's a top pick, but it's just guys that play really, really hard. And when you have guys like that, it makes the game easier to play with. And so when you play with guys like that, it's fun and it brings energy to everybody else.
I asked Quinn about you earlier, and he said one thing that comes to mind is just toughness from you. Just where do you channel some of that toughness from to execute with 110% on both sides of the ball?
I think it comes from being on the verge. I wasn't even supposed to be in the league. I'm the first player to ever come out of Lipscomb University. So I've had to fight for everything I've gotten, and I'm still fighting, even though I played decent last year. So just trying to keep that mentality of trying to prove and trying to prove and trying to prove. It's just I don't care where I'm at. I got to keep proving to everybody what I can do.
He also mentioned that you went to him and asked him what you could do, and I mean, how does that conversation go when you approach a coach to ask them what it is you can do to get more minutes?
Yeah, I mean it's I've never been a guy that really tries to pry or ask, but it's been a tough year, and he helped me out a lot, just explaining what I can do better, just staying ready. A lot of it's opportunity and timing in this league because everybody can play. So when you get your opportunity, you can't just screw around and not execute, and not be in right rotations. You have to pay attention all the time. And so he explained that a little bit. I've played against him a lot on other teams, and he's a great coach. I love his system. I love his intensity. He doesn't put up with anything, and that's the kind of guy I respect.
More questions? Jeff, you got anything?
No, thank you.